Before we went on the break, that there's a video making the rounds online of the fact that a lady slapped one of the persons working in the airlines and then was dragged out forcefully. Now, we have the incident, we had one, I think about, was it Monday or Tuesday, when a popular house musician also had the same experience, but the way they were treated was pretty much different. So one was served with honor, was begged, the other was dragged out and dragged on the ground. Let's talk about the ridiculous rules that you might be given when you are in the plane, and then but they are needed for such. She was actually asked the lady to put up her phone. So let's talk about a bit about why the airlines ask people to put up their phones. First is that, I think first is for safety and the other is for comfort. So what happens is that phones work with radio waves, and those radio waves can interfere with signals. Pilots need the right signal to be able to communicate with the guys, with the air control individuals. They also will need to get weather updates as well, and then if there's a need for something to be done, immediately they get that information using the signal. So that's one of the reasons they ask people to put up their phones. Now, in the case of safety, imagine if everybody has their phone, if they could make calls when they are on air, calling their family members and shouting, negotiating deals, and they're screaming while they are in the air. What happens is that it creates panic in the airline there, on air there, and then people become, even some things can escalate very easily because individuals are shouting on air. So that's one of the reasons they ask people to put up their phones, pretty much for safety and for comfort. But